animals can save their lives. So when I was little, I always wanted a dog, and I begged my mom for years to get me a dog. And eventually I came home and she said, I have an idea, we're going to foster dogs. And I said, that's perfect. It's a non-permanent solution to what I wanted. So what I'm going to explain to you guys is how fostering animals can save lives, and also how you guys can become fostering families. So what does fostering an animal involve? The ASPCA website says that our fostering families provide quiet, stress-free, and loving environments, allowing every pet that is fostered through our program a better chance and a happy, healthier life with the forever family. So basically that's just saying how the foster families are treating the animal as if they are their own, tending to their needs, and showing them love until they can be put into a permanent home. So why do adoption groups need foster families? One of the reasons, a main reason, is the shelter that adoption group is working with is running out of room for animals. So they have to euthanize them, which basically means put them down, so that they can make space for other animals and other stray animals to come in, so that they can also take care of them and try and give them an opportunity to get adopted. The ASPCA website also says that of the 3 million cats and dogs euthanized in shelters each year, approximately 2.4 million are healthy and treatable and could have been adopted into new homes. This basically says that 80% of the animals that are euthanized, because they haven't been adopted and they've been in the shelters for too long, are perfectly healthy and treatable animals that could fit in really well in a new home. Another reason is if a puppy or a young animal is too young to be adopted, so they don't want to keep them in the shelter because that means that they stay there longer until they're old enough to be adopted. Also, if the animal is recovering from surgery or illness, they want the animal to be in an area where it can get one-on-one attention and get what it needs to be done and get the compassion and everything that it needs to heal. Another reason is an animal showing signs of stress in a shelter. So a lot of animals become stressed in the little cages in the loud environment, so they start exhibiting behaviors that aren't normal to themselves, so they'll start getting aggressive or something like that, which they normally aren't, but because they're put in this environment where they're not being tended to all the time and they're not getting outside or getting the one-on-one action that they need to, they're starting to develop this aggression to them, which makes them a lot less desirable to get adopted, which means that they're in the shelters for a longer period of time. So why foster a dog? Like I said, it opens up a space for another dog or animal to be put into the shelter. It also allows the animal to be socialized in a home environment. So this means that you can get an animal, you can train them and you can get them used to other animals, such as dogs and cats getting along, or dogs being good with younger kids, which is rare in a lot of the foster dogs. This overall makes a dog or animal more desirable and more appealing. It also helps the shelter learn a lot more about the dog, so that they can help create a better profile on the online website for the animal, so that they can be able to, so the people that are looking to adopt can know more about this animal that they want to adopt before they adopt them. So overall, adopting can help save many animals' lives, and you can go to any shelter and ask to foster dogs. Also, you could even find the dog of your dreams. The dog Daisy that we adopted, we ended up adopting her, and she's been with us for 2 years, and she's about 4 years old, and she's become part of the family, and it was the best decision that we've ever made.